I'm the Brew Captain. And today we're going to be reviewing a little thing called the Bierstick. And we're going to see how well this thing works. Let's get this started. Welcome back, Brew Crew. If it's your first time here, I'm the Brew Captain. I do challenges, how-tos, and reviews. So the Bierstick is a drinking device. You can find it on Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. I've had this for about 2 months or so. I did use it once when I first got it, so I feel like it's gonna be a little bit easier to give you an idea. When it comes, it's gonna come in a rectangular box, just a little bit bigger than this, but it comes completely unassembled. There's 6 parts to the Bierstick. You have the cap, which is up here, which once it's on pretty tight. So we got our cap. You have the plunger, which is right here. Now, there is this piece down at the bottom. You got to make sure that this is attached properly because it's not all the way up. You're going to have beer that leaks out of the Bierstick itself. And then you have these 2 gaskets inside here that you have to make sure you actually oil up before you use it. Now, I did say that I've used this once before. So when I used it before, I put it together. It tells you make sure you clean it with soap and water. And then you're supposed to take some kind of like cooking oil, something that's edible, to lube up those gaskets. I chose canola oil, which oddly enough makes a great flamethrower. Don't try that at home. But back to the Bierstick. Like I said, I got this about 2 months ago. I haven't used it since I got it, and I was storing it just like this. I had cleaned it, I had dried it, and when I first pulled it open, there was a black, almost mold-like substance inside of it. So just to tell y'all right off the bat, make sure you clean this thing after use. I had to go back. I had to take the gaskets out. It was actually stuck underneath the gaskets. So if you're going to get one of these, make sure that you take it out, you clean it every single time, because it will build something up underneath those gaskets. I don't know exactly what it was. I just know it was black and kind of sludgy, and it's gross. So make sure you take it apart, clean it before you put it back together. So after I got it clean, I had to re-lubricate the gaskets with that cooking oil, even though I'd done it previously, because it wouldn't even push through without that lubricant, which is good because we know that it's sealed well. So essentially, this is a giant syringe. You open it up, you pour the beer inside, and we're gonna squeeze it out. So we're gonna take a look and see how it works. So I got the cap off, it's right here. You're gonna open it up, and once you open it up, there's gonna be different measurement marks. Right here is the 12 ounce. And then all the way down at the bottom, we have our 24. So essentially it'll hold 2 American-sized cans of beer or bottles. Let's try it out. Got my favorite bottle opener, my Army Man, link down in the description below. So I have it open. I'm just gonna start with 1 beer. I'm gonna ease it down slowly. There's a couple different ways they tell you can do this. So one of the ways they recommend is by putting it on somebody's chest. You're just gonna put your mouth on the nozzle right here, and you just push yourself into a person's chest. Just make sure, fellas, before you use this with any of the ladies, you ask if you can put it on their chest. So it's pretty easy. Put your mouth on the nozzle, and you take it in. I'm gonna use my hand on the first one. Now let's try it against the wall. I'm gonna see if I can do it on this wall to my left. That way you can actually see it work. There's the burp. So I just stick it against the wall and push in. I feel like that way it goes faster because my hand isn't resisting. Whew. Now we're going to try it on the table, going straight down. The thing I've noticed is every time you take this off to refill it, there's a little bit left inside, so you're always going to spill. I can definitely see this being something that would be good for parties. Maybe a tailgate. Take this out to a tailgate, have some competitions. I'm going to have to move the camera so you can see this. I don't have a stepladder. Oh, I feel like this is a really bad idea. Oh, God. I'll be right back. Who would have thought the hardest part would have been getting up high enough? This is just a bad idea. All right, here we go. I didn't die, so we're gonna call that one a success. So now we're gonna try 2 beers. These are ice cold. Oh, I can feel how cold the beer is on the stick. It just feels like so much beer. Using your hand when you do this, your own brain is trying to tell you to not do it. So I'm not gonna recommend using your hand. Up on the table, I didn't die, but I wouldn't recommend getting up on a table to do it. I don't have anybody here that I can put it on their chest. So I'd recommend using the chest method or the wall method, because when you're using the chest, the other person can lean in and make it a little bit more interesting. 2 beers against the wall. Let's see how it goes. It's just so far away. I don't know why I'm so nervous. All right, 2 beers, 24 ounces. Here we go. Oh, it's so cold in my teeth. It's not like chugging out of a cup, folks. It's when it pushes it through, it turns it into almost straight carbonation. Oh. Oh. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh. There's just 2 tiny holes that the beer goes through. So it really turns the beer into a carbonated mess. I can see this being really fun at parties. I can see this something I would have partied with when I was in college. I'm gonna put the link down below. Try it out for yourself. For more challenges, how-tos, and reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell right over here. And don't forget to check out these videos popping up on the screen. Drink responsibly, drive safe, never drink and drive. Stay savvy, Brew Crew.